What is happening, battlers? It goes up PvP. Trainer M here, back with another Go Battle League video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Seaking. I'm using Legacy Seaking with Poison Jab, Icy Wind, and Drill Run. My Shiny Alolan Marowak with Fire Spin, Shadow Bone, and Bone Club. And then I'm using my Galarian Stunfisk with Mudshot, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So the thing about this team is that I realized it has like a glaring weakness to any Mud Boy like Whiscash or Swampert that sneaks past my Seaking. So that's going to be a huge problem. I kind of just threw this team together in hindsight. Like I didn't know what to put with it, so I just decided to, you know, maybe do double guard versus things like Galvantula and opposing Galarian Stunfisk. So let's go ahead and get into the battles. Coming up in this first battle, I lead off with Seaking. They lead off with Abomasnow. Now, Abomasnow is actually a decent matchup for Seaking because Poison Jab and Icy Wind will be doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to get off the first Icy Wind. We'll see if they shield or not, and they do shield, probably because they haven't seen a Seaking before. They don't know what it has, so they might have gotten worried, but they get off an Energy Ball, so that tells me that Seaking is going to get off Icy Wind the same time as Abomasnow gets off Energy Ball. And they did predict my swap there into Whiscash, which I'm glad I was able to bring that out because I do have energy on my Seaking, and I do want to be able to get rid of that Whiscash. We're going to see if we can get a shield from them or not. We're going to throw the Shadow Bone here, or we're going to get a debuff as well. No debuff, but we're almost to another Shadow Bone, but I know I don't want to risk not getting off more damage, so I'm going to throw the Bone Club. We do not get the shield. They're going to overcharge just a bit, so I probably could have made it to another Shadow Bone, but that's totally fine. So I'm going to let my Marowak go down. Gonna bring back in Seaking, and I knew they had another Mud Bomb ready to go, so I'm not going to shield. Look how much damage that did. That's a lot of damage, and because Whiscash takes resisted damage from Poison Jab, I had to get off an Icy Wind as soon as possible. So I'm going to try and farm it down, but I actually swap into Stunfisk just to see if I can take the Energy Ball, and we do. They swap into Alolan Muck, so this is actually a very good matchup for us because I do want to be able to get rid of this Alolan Muck. We're going to go ahead, take the Dark Pulse, and I knew it wouldn't KO my Stunfisk, so I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. We do get the shield, which is very, very clutch, and then we're going to get to the Earthquake. It's a CMP tie, but we do have one more shield. We're going to shield up that Dark Pulse. We're going to get off the Earthquake. It's going to be KOing the Alolan Muck here, and then I'm going to swap back in Seaking to finish off the Abomasnow, and that is GG's for the first battle. Coming into the second battle, I lead off with Seaking. Again, they lead off with Sharpedo, a non-shadow Sharpedo with Waterfall. So we are going to be taking resisted damage from the Waterfalls. We're going to be okay here. I got to watch out for the Crunch, though. Poison Fang won't do a lot of damage to us. They do shield up the Icy Wind. I'm going to shield up regardless because I do not want to lose this matchup just yet. And I think I can farm down with Poison Jab, sorry. So we're going to be able to get super close. And I think I'm going to have to, yep, they go for the Poison Fang and not the Crunch. Still does a lot of damage to us, but we are able to farm down the Sharpedo. They're going to go ahead and bring in, what do they bring in here? They bring in Drifblim, so I'm actually going to get off the Icy Wind and then switch out to Galarian Stunfisk. And we did get both shields, but actually I'm going to go for another Icy Wind, which I'm able to get to, and then we'll see how much damage it does. They're going to try and farm us down, and it does more than half damage, but we're not going to switch out. We're going to bring in our Stunfisk to tank all the damage, since it's double debuffed at this point. So we're in a pretty good situation here. They can throw the Icy Wind, they throw in their Galarian Stunfisk, I switch out, so then they can't get a lot of energy gain on us, and they actually do throw the Rock Slide as soon as they see the Marowak, which is great for us. I'm going to throw the Shadow Bone. We're going to see if we can get the defense debuff, and then maybe possibly farm down with our own Galarian Stunfisk. No debuff, and they're either going to throw the Rock Slide as soon as they get it again. I'm actually going to shield up because I do not want my opponent to be able to bait my shield here. So we do farm down on the Galarian Stunfisk, and then we're going to go straight for the Shadow Ball or Shadow Bone. That's going to be KOing the Drifblim, and that's going to be GG's. Coming into the third battle, we go up against a Cherum. Now, is this Razor Leaf? No, it's Bullet Seed, so I have to watch out. Make sure that they don't throw the Solar Beam on my Seaking, so I have to watch out for that. They do shield, and they switch out immediately into Mew. Now, I'm thinking, okay, so Marowak is a pretty good safe swap here because if it has Flame Charge, I'm okay, but it has Surf. Every Mew I've seen has Surf and Wild Charge now. I don't know what really like actually kind of made that change in the meta, but they did double shield, so we're going to be able to get to a Shadow Bone to KO that Mew. So this is going to be very huge for us. We are both shieldless, and our opponent decided to go double shield as well. so we are in a very good position. They bring in Skarmory, so this is very, very good for us. I mean, what I have to do is I have to make sure that I'm able to catch the Weather Ball on Seaking when they bring back in their Cherub. So I'm going to bring in my Galarian Stunfisk after my Marowak goes down, and they swap into Cherub, and I assume that this is going to be a Weather Ball here. Very clutch. We catch the Weather Ball. They're not going to be able to make it to the Solar Beam to KO my Seaking, and that's going to be very, very good swap. And the Cherub's going to go down, and then they're going to bring back in their Skarmory, but unfortunately they can't do anything else to us. I thought I could make it to an Icy Wind there, but that's okay. My opponent quits, and that's GG's. Coming into the fourth battle, we go up against a Whiscash in the lead, which is good for us because we do not want this sneaking past our Seaking in order to destroy our Marowak or our Galarian Stunfisk. So I'm going to shield up the first Mud Bomb, since Mud Bomb, as you saw earlier, does do a decent amount of damage to my Seaking. So I'm going to get off an Icy Wind here. We're going to see if they shield or not, and they don't shield, and I did a decent amount of damage, and now they are debuffed. But I'm going to have to double shield if I want to get rid of that Whiscash, but they switch into Mew again. So we're going to be able to swap into a Alolan Marowak here. I'm assuming this has Surf as well. Yep, so Mew, definitely, the moveset that you're going to see on a lot of Mew is definitely Surf. I probably should have shielded that up just to see if I could get rid of the Mew, because they're going to be able to get off a Wild Charge on our Seaking. So I'm not going to shield up here. We don't get a debuff, and we let our Marowak go down. They did undercharge there, which was very smart, so we're going to go for an Icy Wind here. Probably should have gone for a Drill Run to see if I could farm down, but our opponent's going to be able to get to a Wild Charge before we're able to get to any other charge move, and we're just going to let our Seaking go down. That's going to be GG's from here. I cannot do anything else against that Whiscash. Coming into the fifth and final game, we go up against a Cresselia lead. Now, Cresselia tends to have Psycho Cut, Grass Knot, and Moonblast or Future Sight. So I'm going to have to swap out to catch the Grass Knot on our Marowak, which we are able to pull off, which was a very clutch sack swap. But we're gonna, not a sack swap, you know what I mean. So they're actually gonna switch into Galarian Stunfisk. Actually, when I did this battle, I figured that they had a Galarian Stunfisk in the back. They do shield up the Shadow Bone, and they're gonna throw off a Rock Slide right about now, but we're able to get to a Shadow Bone before they do. Are they gonna shield up here again? No, they do not shield. We do not get a defense debuff, but they are overcharging here. So what I want to do is I want to actually shield up here to waste their energy so they can't get off an Earthquake or another Rock Slide on my Seaking when it comes back in. So I let my Seaking come back in with a Drill Run. We'll see if they shield up or not. And he shields. No, the Galarian Stunfisk goes down. They bring back in their Cresselia. Now I'm going to try and get to another Icy Wind, but unfortunately they do make it to a Grass Knot, and that does a lot of damage to our Seaking. So we're going to get up to an Icy Wind here, and unfortunately our Cresselia can farm us down from here. So we have to swap in, but they have Shadow Machamp. That's GG's. Can't do anything else. So what did we learn about Seaking from these battles? Seaking seems pretty solid against things like grass types. It can definitely put your opponent in a tough spot, especially if they bring in a flyer against it. Anything that doesn't resist Icy Wind definitely is gonna take a lot of damage. Anything that doesn't resist Drill Run is gonna take a lot of damage. Seaking is honestly just a meme. I really just made it just to try it out, just to see how it would do in this meta, and it holds up decently. Not too bad, but not too good either. What I was really hoping from this video was to see if we could catch an Azumarill lead, and just to show you guys how well Seaking can wall Azumarill. Unfortunately, we didn't see any Azumarill this entire set, so it's totally fine, totally fine. And as you did see in the video, if a mud boy like Whiscash sneaks past Seaking, then we are going to be in a lot of trouble if you don't have the right counters or coverage on your team. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you found it informative. Make sure to follow me on Twitch for when I go live with GBL battles at twitch.tv/trainerrem. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.